Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I've made it back from my week of professional development classes. I am here to give you my Friday reads. Since I didn't have enough time to do a whole bunch of vlogging or reading last week, I thought I would just include last week's reads in this TBR video. So I read Shadow Weaver by Marcy Kate Connolly, finished that this morning actually. And this was a very enjoyable book. It went in a different direction than I thought it was going to. And I'm not going to tell you anything more about it other than the fact that Emmeline, our main character, can control and contort shadows, create things out of them. And her best friend and her only friend for her entire life is her personal shadow. And her shadow's name is Dar. And a lot of things happen. I'm not telling you anything else, but I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I suggest that you go and check it out. I look forward to the second book in the series. The other book that I completed this past week was Fort Solitude. This is book 2 in the Secret Heroes Society graphic novel series by Dustin Yingyan and Derek Friedolfs. These guys do amazing work. Uh, the art style is really cool. The storyline is awesome, and we've included more superheroes and villains from the DC universe in this episode. So I really enjoyed it. This episode. I am currently working on Detention of Doom, and will finish that before I start my Tome Topple stuff today. But today is the beginning of Tome Topple. I chose 3 books off of my TBR that I am going to be working on. I am also still listening to the audiobook for A Darker Shade of Magic because in the middle of the week I just got tired of reading. I got tired of listening to the audiobook. We were doing so much. I went to an AP Lit um, professional development, and I spent 30 hours in the classroom reading snippets of literature and discussing how essays should be written, could be written, grading essays, etc. And as much fun as I had, because it really was a lot of fun, I just got tired of reading and listening to that stuff. Um, so I listened to music and made a couple of side trips where I just listened to music for like 4 hours because I drove an extra hour out of my way twice in the past week to go watch some of my students at basketball camp and hang out with one of my friends who is a coach. So, yeah, I didn't get a whole lot of reading done for a lot of reasons. However, I am today starting The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. I need to read at least 75 pages a day of this to complete it by the end of Tome Topple, which is 14 days away. I am also beginning Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I need to read 37 pages a day to complete this by the end of Tome Topple. And I am beginning our buddy read of Obsidian by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the third in the Illuminae Chronicles, which I'm sure you guys know. We're going to need to read 45 pages a day of this to complete it by the end of the 2 weeks, but I don't think it's going to take us that long, honestly. If this moves as quickly as the other 2 books in the series did, we're going to be finished way ahead of schedule. But I love buddy reading with Jordan, and I love buddy reading with Elizabeth, and I've buddy read both of the other books with Elizabeth, and I didn't technically buddy read Jimina with Jordan, but we talked about it a lot. I think it should count. So I'm really looking forward to this one as well. And I have a whole bunch of other books on my TBR, as you know. I also went to Barnes and Noble and bought a couple more big O honkers to read. I don't know if they're going to make it into Tome Topple, but I will be reading them soon, and I will telling you about them. I will be telling you about them soon as well. So that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and link any of your Friday Reads, Weekend Reads, or Tome Topple videos down below so we can go check it out. Or just tell me what you're reading. I'm always interested. Talk to you again soon. Until next time, I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.